so it's probably a bad idea.
Right. You're right.
Who says I won't take him on solo then?
It should be Lucifer instead of your brother. It should be Lucifer.
I am Lucifer.
You fucking wish.
Right.
No,
You're right.
Huh. So I downloaded this mod in Fallout 4, and I'm playing literally as Jason Statham.
I think I want to wear shorts tomorrow, but it's only supposed to be a high of 22.
You're right.
So. Who's dying?
My mom, she has allergies.
Okay, so we're waiting for Broku, Saf, and Jay. Okay, cool.
Well, Broku is he's gonna pop in and out probably. We're just waiting for Saf.
I think he said that he might not make it because he has.
Used to enforce obedience, preventing the law from expediency.
What?
I
have
have
no idea.
Don't copy me.
Yay! So now we have everyone important.
Jay and Broku are important. Thank you. That made my day.
I mean, like we already discussed that Broku can pop in and out whenever he wants since he's a servant of God.
He's a god technically.
Alright, so is this my updated sheet?
Is it?
Welcome. Okay, so Miss Allie, the lady with the obvious yaoi addiction. So where can they find you at on social media?
Oh, okay. You can find me on Tumblr at Sometimes Awkwardly Social, or you can find me on Instagram at AllieWeeg. That's about it.
All right, cool. What about you, Shib? One of those New York boys who is obviously, seeing the first-hand impressions of the government shutdown.
You can find me on Instagram at Savage by Nature. You can find me at YouTube on The Savages Here One. Yeah.
All right, cool. What about you, Ant? And just the game. How would you determine the AC of a table?
The AC of a what?
The AC of a table.
Of a table?
What kind of table?
A mahogany table.
25.
At that point, I would put it at the DC in which you want it to break, and then change that into its HP. And after you've depleted its HP, then the table break.
Where can they find you, Ant?
Everywhere.
You can find me on Twitch at Knee of Justice. No, not Knee of Justice.
I don't know. You can find me. I don't know.
Okay, what about you, Saf? That's Saf. I had a joke for you, but it's gone. I never typed it up.
I don't really have much of an internet presence. I haven't yet, so you kind of can't find me anywhere. I don't have an Instagram because I don't have room for it on my phone, and I swear to God, if I make room for it on my phone, it's going to be nothing but my new freak cat.
Hang on.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
I will BRB.
Once you see how bad... Well, you've seen how bad my pictures are. Yes, it is a bad thing.
I mean, Apollo right now is just begging for attention.
All right.
Yes, Apollo is one of my cats.
In the meantime, since we're waiting for a couple of players, I'm going to.
Oh yeah, so Garfield, the AC for a wooden object is 15.
15. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I need to find me a gnawing stick or a teething ring.
Fair enough. I need to find some blood because apparently my feet do not have any.
What?
Oh, copyright free music.
Is that Skype?
There is Jay.
I meant by I need to find a teething ring in campaign.
Oh. I thought you
So
meant it for that.
Jay, quick question. You know, your state is the state of peaches, right?
I think you refused to answer that question with a dignified answer.
Possibly. Jay, where can they find you on social media, man? Buddy, is he dead?
He's dead.
He probably died again.
What?
That's probably his internet connection. Rip. Rip.
Well, at least he made his character have just as bad of an internet connection.
Maybe.
Okay.
Are you talking to me or Jay?
Jay.
So, I have implemented the luck stat.
Oh boy.
Yay.
I think my mother just called me again. Hang on.
Banana.
Jay. If
Aw,
you're
man.
alive, please
My burrito
respond.
bowl is still frozen. I have to put it back in the oven.
Oh, I heard one zit. You have one massive zit on the middle of your forehead?
No,
I mean, I think his head is a massive hit.
Oh, burn.
that wasn't what I said. That's not what I said.
Oh, he's alive, folks. Where can they find you on social media, Jay?
Alright, on Snapchat, it's jcool383. And I'm starting a new YouTube channel for gaming. So keep an eye out.
Cool, man. And besides, how's your progress on Red Dead 2 looking?
I am on chapter 4 right now.
Nice.
Noob.
Hey, it's a replay.
No, I jest. I don't even have Red Dead.
Question: what is your character's name? Give us your character's name that you're playing as. You know, what headcanon have you developed?
Oh, for tonight? Are you talking for Red Dead or for D&D?
I'm talking about for your Red Dead playthrough, man. Like, what kind of headcanon are you using for, like, are you, like, ignoring the main story and, like, focusing on what you believe the story should be, or, like, as you play through that this is the story as it is?
I think he's focused on reality.
I'm mostly playing the story as sort of my own headcanon. I would do it as my own headcanon when I start playing Red Dead Online.
Right.
But for right now, I'm playing the story as it is because it's a nice prequel to the classic game. Because I love the old Red Dead.
Yeah, Red Dead was really good, but just wait for the inflammatory remarks on the comment sections. Read all the people saying it's horrible. Now, if we really want to talk about a horrible game, let's put our pens and keyboards away and let's seriously talk about Fallout 76.
Oh my
No,
goodness! I heard
no.
so many
Drop.
bad
Drop it.
reviews on that game.
Let's not and say we did.
was
I
like-
did not come here for discourse tonight. I am tap out, buddy.
All right. Okay, let's get back into the story. After the party has pulled shenanigans, Tick-Tick, being the bravest or stupidest, shove a bit of necromanosis inside of the Priest of Bone Jangles, after casually convincing the orc Alsher to eat a poison goodberry laced with said disease. Alsher reacted horribly to the infection and died upon the spot, infected with stage 3 necromanosis. Fiver managed to rescue a prisoner of war and send them on their way back to Nineheim to report to Lady Shure of Nineheim, a fair and noble high elf who's charged the party with investigating and stopping whatever dark forces lay waiting in the Northlands. We rejoin the party as they are currently leaving the town of Björnshafen, having managed to, with the help of a Medusa illusion, completely demoralize the enemy forces that were occupying the town. The party heads onwards, with Asriel having almost succumbed to the new disease found by the Three King. Ever since then, he has felt a little bit weak and slightly on edge, almost as if he had a slight touch of paranoia. Meanwhile, Dante, while looking back, noticed something after leaving town, coming into town, behind him, his long-lost, perfect brother, seeming to take credit for what the party accomplished. His brother's name is Almer Fudge, a shining warrior adorned in majestic steel plate armor set that seems heavily modified to be light. He is armed with a shield and a simple wooden sword.
What?
Austria managed to find as she borrowed, making her way towards the commotion caused by Tick-Tick at the very beginning of the conflict, a large rusted sword handle, a wooden pommel, rusted steel, an iron guard, and no blade.
Oh my god, it's like everybody freaking wants a taste of me. I will have to go
Now, back to the world of Midgard, where we are not ourselves, where we are nothing more than actors on the grand stage that I have designed for our wonderful players. Where at any moment, danger could strike. Or is it the party that is dangerous? All I can say is sit back, wait, and enjoy the show.
Everybody's gonna die.
Probably. So we're walking out of the town. Can I make a perception? Can I make a perception check? Because I still want to try and locate that NPC.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh god. That's gonna be picked up on OBS no matter what I do. But I can at least filtering through Discord. The King of the Hill.
Why are you watching King of the Hill right now?
I am not. My parents are.
Ah.
Dang it, Barbara.
Good show.
Hey, very good news. You know, a little bit personal. We got a
19
soundbar.
Cool.
Bumper has a 19 for his perception check.
Oh.
You there?
Oh, buddy.
What
happened?
You noticed nothing.
Could I roll perception to look for crows?
I don't notice anything with a 19. Okay.
And sure, go ahead. And give me a moment. I left my dice over in the corner.
How
When the
unprofessional.
DM plays craps between sessions.
Salem,
Why
why are you so skittish? All I did was sneeze.
Nope, no crows in the area.
Alright. I tell my NPC to translate that when we come near water, we sit down and enjoy it.
Alright.
I sit down on Austria's saddle and I start playing a little ditty as we walk.
Could you not play any more out of tune?
I growl at him.
Can you not? Can you? I mean, can you not suck my dick?
No thanks. I don't know where that thing's been.
I'm rolling intimidation with my growl.
Like,
Do I get advantage with a growl?
No.
Ah, fuck.
I asked,
It just comes out as a purr.
I tell my raven to keep its eyes open.
7.
All right. As you guys, walk along, you manage
A 14! Does a 14 scare him?
I don't know, Jay. Wisdom save.
It's a
Like
wisdom
a
save.
wisdom save.
I hope you get a fucking nat 1. I hope you lose.
I
Do you
realize
wanna
that
use
Xana is probably in the baby pouch on her chest and
Yeah.
quite close to the playing of the music. But
Yeah.
Xana has known him long enough that it doesn't bother her.
My music. I was like, my music is not that bad. God damn it.
What was your performance on it?
Is to insult
I
you.
didn't. I didn't roll a performance.
Jay,
Should I roll a performance on it, Garfield?
Jay, wisdom save.
He's doing it right now.
Well,
You're scared.
However,
You're scared by a 14-year-old.
However, because it's between party members, it's the same number.
What? That does not make sense.
well,
Garfield, would I have a passive performance?
At this point, your passive performance would be, what is your performance modifier?
9.
Then your passive performance would be 19.
Oh crap!
So I wouldn't be playing out of 2.
I forgot my other 5 on my freaking perception.
Oh, yeah, by the way, no crows in the area. Azrael and Austria are kind of like having a staring contest at the moment.
I just leave it. I just tell my NPCs to come along. We're just gonna keep walking and not interfere.
And as you guys talk and walk and talk, you manage to make your way to what appears to be a kind of shallow brook as you travel northwards.
Okay.
I like to make sure that there's no danger around. So I'd like to do another perception.
Go ahead.
I want to listen out for any the noise of the surrounding. I want to know if the area seems too quiet.
18.
Oh boy, you managed to see, like, further upstream, about maybe a quarter of a mile, what appears to be a brown bear, meandering along the way upstream, which is moving away.
I will dip one of my arrows in the poison just in case it decides to come back when we decide to take camp.
Alright.
So mean.
Hey.
I would ask Xana and say, hey, he was like, you want to light up?
Want some drugs? Sorry.
No, I was asking Xana if she wants to light up.
You wouldn't ask me?
There it is.
You're 14.
See how it is.
Are we taking a break here at this spot?
We could.
So,
well, we got the river to our backs.
what is our current surroundings like?
Your current surroundings seems to be, sparsely treed. There's a few trees maybe every couple 100 feet, and then you've got this small, shallow, crystal clear brook running. That's maybe at the most 14 feet across, and maybe at the deepest part, maybe 3 feet.
I tell my NPCs, my 2 rats to scatter around. I tell my crow to sit in the tallest tree. And I tell my other NPC to light a fire and clean the cloth while I open a book and put my hand to it.
Well, you watch as your NPCs begin to scurry around and beginning to go about their menial tasks. You know, your fuck. What was your fucking bird again?
A raven.
Your raven. Your raven does perch on top of the
Your
one.
fucking bird.
Your fucking bird. Yes, that's what the name of the episode is going to be called now.
The fucking bird.
Your
I'll change
fucking
it. Don't
boy.
worry.
Okay.
What does he say?
He stands on top of the one tree that is like beside the stream, you know, keeping a watch out. Your two rats, you know, scurry around. They bring you back two things of particular interest. One is dragging what appears to be a small, you know, tattered coin purse that has 3 pieces of silver in it. The other one seems to be pulling a regular iron dagger from the grass.
Oh, right. And when I asked him where they found these.
The one where you know tells you that the coin purse came from the north, directly under the tree. It was kind of sticking out underneath some roots, and the dagger the one rare rat found was in the river.
Ooh, I'm broke. Can I buy it?
I tell the one with the dagger that will you take me there? And I tell the other one to stay behind.
It leads you. And you find yourself standing in front of a running stream. You know, it's nice and calming. There's the sound of water rushing.
I'd like to tell the rat to show me the exact spot. Maybe there's a skeleton or a body around.
Alright, I want you to roll a perception check.
26.
26. With a 26, you notice buried within the mud what appears to be the remnants of a broken down cart that seems to have been hacked to pieces. It looks very old.
Is there anything left on it?
Nope.
I'd like to get an idea of what was used to hack it, and then bring some of the pieces back for firewood.
Alright.
While this is going on, can I examine my shield I got from the blacksmith?
Yes,
sort
you
of
can.
shield thing.
As you look at this ultra shield, it looks very nice. You know, it appears to be fully functional as a shield. It feels kind of lightweight and balanced. You know, fitted for either your left or right hand. It could be attached to your back also. And there seems to be a kind of arcane ward etched upon it.
Can I make an Arcana check?
Yes.
I would light up a weed cigar.
Oh, fuck. Don't do that.
Alright.
And I would ask Zana if she wants to hit.
Oh, live, thank you.
Oh shoot!
I forgot I was muted. So
Can I use
Zana,
my
being
thing?
that things are calm for now, is gonna pass and wait until she's panicked. Then she'll get high.
What? I have no clue what this means.
What was the nat
I would
one
just
for?
The Arcana check. I have no clue what this sigil means.
Can I give him bardic inspiration?
No.
You have not specified that. Oh god.
Well, what happened?
I will give you a choice, Jay, gray or purple.
Since I survived Necronosis, I'll say purple.
You fail.
You lucked out, you lucky bastard. What happens to you is as you try to study this arcane ward, you run a finger along it. And what happens is as you run your finger along it, you trace the ward and you absentmindedly brush a fingernail across it, accidentally scratching it, and you instantaneously feel like the worst kind of headache in the world, but it passes so quickly that you're left wondering, were you even in pain in the first place?
Wait, what just happened?
So Dante, what would you like to do?
Dante,
Yeah.
what would you like to do?
What am I doing?
I don't know. What are you gonna do?
Is there any fish in this lake?
Hey, you could roll me a survival check, sure.
Oh boy.
I'm like, I would take a big puff. That's that good stuff.
All right. At this. Oh. Yeah, you kind of see a few fish in there. You kind of try to catch one, but you reach down and it's gone before your hand gets there.
I would look over to him and be like, "Hey, Dragon Boy, what you doing?"
Trying to catch some fish.
All right, try this. I give him bardic inspiration. Try catching fish now.
And Mr. Mr. Fiver, I need a wisdom save since you have smoked this much of pipe weed.
You fail.
I smoked the cigar version.
Yep, wisdom save.
Wouldn't I be used to my own stuff?
Wisdom save.
Okay.
Apparently not.
Meanwhile, as this is happening, the NPCs.
Nat 20. I got a nat.
You're perfectly fine.
You're perfectly fine. You kind of smoke, and it's just like, whatever, man. It's just chill. And as that is happening, the NPCs under Tick Tick, finish their tasks and return back to Tick Tick.
Question. Would both Xena and Esther get contact high?
Nope.
Okay, I mean, also, I'm used to your shenanigans.
Open area. Windy.
I mean, sure.
I asked the second rare rat to show me where he saw the bag, and I tell the first one to stay behind. After I chop off the wagon wood.
Alright, you guys watch as the Three King walks up with a bunch of rotted out wood that is covered in a little bit of mud and flops it down next to the fire.
And I make sure the other NPC is cleaning the cloth.
I'm gonna have. Oh, sorry. No, go ahead.
No, that was it.
Okay. I'm gonna have Xana kind of come out of the pouch, stretch her legs, her teeny tiny little legs, and break out her her cooking utensils. I don't know if you want me to roll for anything, but I'm gonna go ahead, take to the fire, and start preparing food. Get everyone a small little meal to keep them going.
I want you to roll me. Okay, you have cooked utensils, correct?
Mm-hmm. I have proficiency with them due to my background.
Alright, that would mean I want you to roll me an intelligence check with proficiency.
Okay, I'll take it. We're at +3 at this point, right? Because I'm totally paying attention.
No, I don't think we are.
We're still
Well,
at
for
+2.
Garfield's campaigns, it's half your level.
Yep.
Oh, is it really? I
Yep.
forgot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so we're still +2.
Okay. I had no idea. Alright. There you go. Ooh, a 17. Not bad.
With the 17, you take out a few things from this kit, and you manage to scrounge together, enough food for the party, and those who eat of this food will receive 10 temporary hit points.
Oh, okay.
I partake in anything that is vegetarian
What's this stuff?
or pescatarian or pescatarian.
So wait, did you guys just pull something out of the river?
Mm.
And did you finally manage to catch something?
I don't know. Everyone was. I'm gonna roll again.
You can
roll.
Mr. Dante.
If I wasn't cooking with an animal that was brought to the fire, then I would be using whatever ingredients that were already in the pack, and probably whatever was handed to me.
You still have one.
Hmm?
You still have that good berry I gave you.
It's true, but I'm gonna be saving that. I'm not gonna be wasting a good berry on that.
It only lasts for 24 hours.
No.
Okay.
And to be honest, it's probably only been like about maybe 5 or 6 hours.
Yep.
So I feel we have a long day ahead of us. But most of the materials that I probably wouldn't be cooking with meat unless someone just handed me like a fish or something like that. So it's probably a vegetarian meal of some sort.
Yep.
Kind of like a rock soup.
I remind everyone by swinging around my water pouch. I say, remember, I have this.
Yeah, your private stash of whatever that stuff you were smoking.
Well, no, it's not. It's not weed. Xana knows what this is.
It's water. Stash. I wish it made you high. I could
your
sell
private stash.
So does Austria. They both know what it is. Yay.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, your water, quotation mark, as I give him a little bit of a wink.
I'm like,
he has no idea what you're talking about.
Exactly, I have no idea what you're talking about. It's water, dude. It's special water.
It's actually water.
What kind of special water is it?
As you guys begin to settle down and go about the process of, making a short camp for, a nice hearty, lunch meal, the weather begins to slowly turn. The weather was, a little bit nice and breezy, the weather is slowly starting to change to where it, instead of being, windy, it's slowly beginning to turn into a more of a dead hush in the air, and it's slowly starting to become more moisture in the air, more clingy, a little bit more of a summer vibe.
Aw.
I disguise myself as Xana.
What?
Like what?
Alright,
I'm okay with
mark that spell as gone.
Well, it's not a spell. It is a magical item.
Kit. Oh, it's a magical item.
It is not. I have both a disguise kit and the Hat of Disguise.
Hmm.
That totally wasn't Pokemon Go. No one heard that.
I didn't.
You little shit.
Huh.
Alright, so there are now 2 Xanas.
First drink of the night.
Austria is so confused. She's like, what?
Hold up. Since when is the When did the gnome get a little bit taller?
Boy.
So meanwhile, Tick Tick, you're led to the base of this tree, and you see where this were rat has dug out at the roots and it has uncovered what appears to be a small hollow spot that looks like it might have been used for a hiding place for a stash of money of some sort.
I ask him to see if there's anything else in the hole.
Alright. I want you. First off, you are going to find something. I want you to roll luck for me. Good luck.
Hope you don't fail.
Alright. This table. God damn. I get to roll on this table.
Oh lord.
And this requires a book.
Now, listen, Fiverr. I know you're me now, but while you're me, please don't try to start any fights. Last thing I need is, like, a healer to have a brawler's reputation. Okay?
I say, oh, perish the thought. What makes you think I would do anything like that to ruin your reputation?
I don't care how high you are. Don't be sarcastic with me. This is important.
I boop you on the nose. No, I'm not being sarcastic. I would never do anything. I would never do anything to ruin one of my best friends' reputations.
First off, Mr. Tick Tick, you take 2 points of slashing damage. First off, as you grab onto this thing. And then you take 4 points of electric damage.
Ooh.
And as you jerk your hand back holding on to this, you are holding what appears to be a mithril sword that is inscribed with on the handle in a heron.
I stick my hand on it for a minute while walking back to the party, having the rat make sure I know the direction I'm going so I don't get sidetracked, and figure out what it says.
Alright, I want you to roll a history for me as we go back to the other party.
I promise not to start a fight. I will not get you a brawler's reputation.
So wait, which one's the real no?
You have no idea.
Sorry, I didn't hear any of that. I was beating my cat because he kept on trying to get on the table and try to steal my burrito bowl.
Damn.
I said, do not worry, Zana. I will not give you a brawler's reputation.
That was my cheap boots.
What?
I so lost that one.
All I heard was that was my cheap booze, and to be honest, if I'm going to be wasting money, I'm going to be getting good booze.
Cheese booze. No, kitty. Man.
So wait, I would respond to Hellboy. I'd be like, so wait, you can't tell the difference between us?
I mean,
goody.
One of you is a bit taller, but I don't know what you just did.
Now, Jay, this will require a scrutiny check of, I do believe, an investigation check versus a DC of 16 for the hat of disguise.
Of disguise. It doesn't really say what the DC is, so I would assume it would be my DC, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It is an uncommon item, so the DC would be fairly high, but not too high.
So I'd say around like 15, 16.
15.
Nope.
Okay, I'm confused.
That seems to be a running theme.
How do you think we feel?
So we have two Xanas.
Mm-hmm.
One of them's high.
Mm-hmm.
You can't tell which one is which.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I got a question.
And someone's trying to read a sword instead of looking where they're going.
I'm trying to fish.
Mr. Dante, I want you to roll another survival check, and don't forget about your bardic inspiration.
All right, what's your what's Bardic Inspiration on level 4?
Please do
think it's
not
still
kill anybody.
I think it's still the.
I believe it is a D6.
Yeah, I think it's a D6 until I get to level 5 when it becomes D8. Yeah, it's a D6.
So 24.
All right, nice. So as you kind of like the first time you kind of reach down there, you're like, huh, I got away. Wait a minute. I have claws. So you kind of like wait for a moment until you like see like a couple fish swing by. You kind of like wait still stone, and then you like shoot down your digits down into the water to pluck forth what appears to be 6 nicely sized bass fish
Nice.
and 1 perch.
Oof. I hope I don't drop the bass off this perch.
I'm done.
Hey.
I set
leave
it
the
up
jokes
for it.
to
I
me.
set it up. I knew someone would say it.
Astrid is
Let's
just
say-
somewhere in the background, not even like she's just sitting there.
Leave the
What
jokes to me.
Well, someone
What'd you
just
say
got
my
high on
brother's
your back
name
and then transformed into the person in front of you. I can understand. You just kind of like, I'm good.
She's just like sitting there. She's just reading. She's not noticing anything.
I mean, at this point, the three of us have been traveling so long together. You would.
She's
be
just
used
like
to my
ignoring it. It's like they're probably doing something dumb, so she's just reading.
You're Raven
So-
Cause.
So what is my brother's name again?
Your brother's name.
Let's say something like Elmer Fudd.
Yeah.
It was.
Which is why I'm slightly peeved.
It was Elmer Fudge.
Howler Fudge.
Elmer Fudge.
Almer Fudge.
Alver.
I wonder what Alma's doing right now. Probably something cool. Stupid
He's
Alma.
probably busy. Oh, I
By
don't
the
know.
can't hear
way,
me from your distance.
everybody can hear the loud squawking of the raven.
I would say, oi, tick tick, what's that raven of yours crying about? Actually, no. I think I would be. I would. I believe I would be able to talk to. I believe I would be able to talk to his raven. Garfield, I have an ability called
Speak with animal.
Language of the hedgerow. Through the combination of body language, gestures, and sounds, you can communicate simple ideas with small creatures native to forests, woods, meadows, grasslands, deserts, wetlands, and any other habitats which rabbits and hares are native.
You can convey ideas, but it does not allow them to communicate back.
Hold up. I think that raven might be warning us about something. Stay alert.
Meanwhile, Tick Tick, as you're walking back from this tree, you're able to see that the tree under which the party is sitting, the raven is jumping up and down, and obviously pointing off toward the west, towards this coastline, where the stream enters into and goes out. And you also see with that 25 perception check, down
How
there.
the fuck do I keep losing?
Down there on the actual sand of the beach, what appears to be a kind of large vessel that seems to have been beached upon the ocean.
Is there anyone on it?
you are able to make out a couple of figures. You're able to make out lizard folk.
For however many lizard folk there are, I'd like to drop that many arrows on the ground where the party can see.
Alright.
Wait, say that again?
Because I don't want to be all like obvious and be like, click, 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 click. I'd rather just show y'all that by sign language, I'm dropping for every arrow is for every lizard folk.
You drop 7 arrows into the sand and knock one.
As
Should I
this
roll
raven's
anything to try
looking
to understand what he's
crazy,
talking about?
can I make a perception check to see where it's looking?
Yeah.
I would shrug and be like, he's just being his weird self again. Probably. I would say, hey, Tick Tick, is there something you're trying to tell us?
I want you, Fiverr, to roll an insight check. DC for this is very low.
Fair enough.
Okay. Would it be easier if I just used detect thoughts?
I ain't letting you in my head.
Nope, just roll an insight.
If only Discord would stop deleting the numbers I'm trying to do.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Return them into email.
If I would stop fucking losing this level, I would be so happy.
13.
That does pass. You're able to tell from Tick Tick's body language and the way he has dropped arrows. You've seen him do this in the past. You're able to read that there are enemies about, and the number of arrows he has are for the amount of enemies or potential enemies. And you can tell from the way he's facing and that the way the raven is cawing is that they are from the west out on the beach line.
I would put out my cigar and save it for later and let the others know. Enemies, 7 of them, to the west.
Hold up. There's 7 enemies on. Did they come by a boat or were they marching?
Not like that.
The river.
They're coming from the beach.
Alright, Tick Tick. You watch as your NPC halfling takes off running towards the west.
I'd like to walk over there.
I would say, you're gonna stop him, or are you just gonna let him run?
Me,
I say that to Tick Tick.
Oh, not it.
I follow with an attack ready, but enough where I still jump from tree to tree.
Alright.
Cautiously.
I would say to the others, well, I guess our break's over.
Alright. We could probably split up and catch them off guard. Some of us can probably travel north. Wait.
Ouch.
Some of us could travel like southwest-ish, and the others could travel in the western direction.
Tick Tick.
Mm-hmm.
Your raven just took 8 piercing damage.
Damn it, that motherfuckers are just gonna keep getting hit.
As everybody and as initiative has been started.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, do I get attack of what do you call it?
Surprise round has been initiated. The one that is closest to combat is currently Tick Tick's halfling NPC. The next one in line is Azrael, because he has followed. The next one
I have a 22.
The next one would be Tick Tick, because he was running over there.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing I can't be surprised.
Yep.
Same.
I got a nat 20 for my initiative.
Natural 20 initiative. Nice.
My initiative is 22.
Okay.
I got a 22 too. What's your modifier? Oh, plus 12.
12.
Fuck you.
Okay.
I have a 6.
Um,
I got 12.
17.
Nice, 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 nice. Perfect. Nice. Next
With a
is
free action,
Notepad.
I
Hold on.
oh sorry.
Hold on.
Quick,
That's why I said.
everyone
That's why I
rush
said
him.
sorry.
Ba, 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 ba. Ba-da-dum, bum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Distinguished formal wear.
I would say to Xana, I'm guessing I shouldn't be looking like you in the middle of this fight.
Actually, this might not be a bad thing. You do have a couple of healing spells prepared, don't you?
I mean, I have Song of Rest, and I also have Healing Word.
That'll do. That'll do. All right. So when we get down there, or when they come up, either one, we'll split up. If we can keep them confused, we'll be on the win.
How are your spells looking?
My spells are fine. I've done nothing today.
I have great looking spells, BT dubs, but you know, whatever.
Yeah, I
I
only
just take
cast Cure Wounds once.
I just
so-
take
and we just took a
Okay.
short rest, so.
Okay, I would take a swig of my water plant to get back my spell slots. I would also
Okay.
offer it to Z if she wants any.
You know what? Yeah,
Does it give me powers?
I'm gonna get a quick swib. Well, it restores all of spell slots and stuff.
And yeah,
Hang on, I don't think I have any gone. No, I don't.
then I would put it.
Oh, I didn't pick another cantrip. I'm gonna do that real quick. It's not that.
I didn't even think about what spells I have access to now that I'm level 4. I just slapped on the beat and called it a day.
I mean,
I could always.
I mean, Z, I could always insult them.
You can, but let's wait a second. Let's see how this pans out. I mean, that's what servants are for, right?
Should I use Fairy Fire? Should I use Fairy Fire again?
Fairy Fire. To be honest, being that we
Alright.
don't know how hard they are to hit yet.
Surprise round is enacted. Everybody has one action.
I would take out my crossbow and ready an attack.
Alright.
I am going to cast spiritual weapon.
Okay. Azrael, Dante. Tick tick.
Okay, so from my position, is there any cover?
Absolutely none.
Okay, you said these were. Okay, so what kind of enemies am I looking at?
You are looking at soldiers and what appears to be a couple of archers. And yes, they are all in a group.
Yeah, so I do have to choose a new cantrip. Thanks for reminding me.
You're welcome.
So what were you doing now? Oh, sorry.
Okay, is there a tree line?
Nope. I said these trees were sparsely populated and very far between.
Mm-hmm.
and then the trees break off at the coastline.
Okay. So
What's
you
your action?
said
No action?
Jay.
Tick tick.
Oh, me. I'm going to shoot at the leader with well, because I have 3 attack actions. I'd like to cast silence on all 7 of them at one time.
Okay.
Second one, I'd like to shoot the leader with the poison disease arrow.
Oh god.
okay.
And the third one, I'd like to shoot at the disease legs, monster's
Okay.
leg, where it cripples
Okay.
its
So
So wait. Many things happen now. Tick tick, I need you to roll those 2 attacks.
Alright. A 10, nope. And a nat.
Oh god, and they were both diseased, correct?
Yeah.
Oh no.
can I would like to use thaumaturgy to make a loud, thunderous roar.
I'm scared.
Okay, this is gonna have fun, but initiative is still ongoing, and now initiative begins. On your turn, Tick Tick, as you watch as you shoot the leader with this arrow, the leader instantly convulses and twists, and his head spins 360 degrees round.
Yeah.
And then he immediately launches a bite attack on his closest ally. Which hits, and you watch how much damage does he deal. Fuck.
I still need to roll my damage.
Oh
I'm
god.
scared.
You're scared.
Yeah.
Oh. You watch as the leader.
Fucked up everything.
You watch as the leader literally rips out the throat of his closest ally. Then immediately begins to jerk and twist, and then his head snaps and spins. It's your turn.
Well, that was it'd be 12 piercing because of the
Yeah.
red arrow, but I don't know what to do now, so I'm just going to start shooting 3 arrows at each one of their heads.
Okay. Roll those attacks.
You're gonna lose.
Yes.
Okay, all of those hit.
Alright, do I need to roll them individually for each?
Yes, please.
Okay.
So I can keep track of health. Okay, there's for this guy. Okay. The one who had his throat ripped out is now on the ground dead. The leader now has an arrow sticking out of his right eye socket, but he's still up. And then for the third guy, you just managed to hit someone who's not even part of this now, in the leg, and he just my knee!
Why did you hurt him?
Now.
Hold on, I still have 2 more. I still have 2 weapon fighting.
I know you do.
So I'm gonna go again and just keep taking them out like that.
Alright, roll them.
Oh, yes.
Oh, God. Okay, for this boy.
Alright.
15, 16, 25.
There's 4.
Now, the 15 does miss.
Okay. And then a 22.
Alright, with that. Oh, God. Okay. This boy's dead. Kaput. The one who was shot in the leg, you know, is like opening his mouth and screaming about it. Then you just fire straight into it, and then it falls over dead.
Dang.
For my bonus
Why kill an
action,
Now,
innocent
wait,
bystander?
with your 22 damage, you manage to not only destroy the leader who has started this beginning of this monstrosity of events, you shoot him through the head, and it also passes through his head and into the head of another individual behind him, dropping them both.
how many are left?
Count them. There were 7.
Well, let's see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think 5 are down.
Yep, 5 down.
Okay. For my bonus action, can I attack without a proficiency?
You can attack once without proficiency.
Does that account the 3 attacks or no?
Nope, just once.
All right. Good luck for me, soldier. 22.
Yeah, that hits. You
Are you gonna kill them all before us?
you shoot another one in the back as he turns to run.
Yeah.
And now the Tick-Tick's turn is over. Fiver, you're up.
How many are left? God damn.
Well, he took
I
out
see him
5.
down. So there are 2 left. With my ready action, I fire off a bolt to one of them.
All right, roll to hit.
Let's see. Okay.
KKK.
Nope.
Hey,
Sorry.
no.
No.
Not really.
Sorry. I believe in no KKK and no Black Panthers. I am a humanist. Fuck all humans.
Well, that's one philosophy. But I'm to go out well.
I'm gonna smack you, and I'm gonna
It also
throw you to freaking bone jangles. You're fucking pimp.
It also fits in with my sexuality because I'm omnisexual. So bow chicka wow wow to you, Jay.
Hey, chicken.
21.
With a oh god. Okay, roll
Sorry.
damage.
Sorry. I'll shut up.
Roll damage.
Okay, I'm going to try and hit this dude right between the eyes.
Oh, I can do that.
Hit him right between the eyes.
Fuck!
Yeah, that's exactly why I said it, because I knew someone would say that.
Alright.
It says
1, 8, 3.
a D8 plus.
Or not. Give me a 1. That's fine.
It would be my proficiency. It would be my proficiency modifier and my dex modifier, right?
I hate my life. This is. Oh.
Garfield?
Are you proficient in it?
Yes.
Then yes.
$15.
Oh my god. Fiver?
Yes.
Fiver, if you watch the one who was turning around that got an arrow to the back, glances back one last time to look behind him. And then that's when you're like, I think I can hit him. Thunk! And he drops down.
Can I use my free action to say something to the survivor?
Yes, absolutely.
Alright.
As you watch,
Do you like the...
as you watch as this last petrified lizard folk is now cowering on the ground.
Do you wish to survive?
Not really.
No harm myself. No harm myself.
Okay. Would you agree that the management of your former establishment has lacked in your favor?
I do not understand what you say, but no harm, Hazel.
No harm, Azel. So your name's Azel then.
Yes, yes.
Is he
Are-
Indian?
Alright,
That's what
alright.
I'm thinking.
Are you pirates?
Indian. Hmm.
Shut up.
But
Are you
pirates
guys... Are y'all pirates?
hunt silver.
You hunt silver?
How else to feed tribe?
Hmm. So they're
Such a
treasure
sad.
hunters.
Wait, I say, hold up. Shut up, Hellboy. You mean to tell me we just killed
Fisherman.
you just killed a group of people who were gathering food for their tribe?
You. No. You can't say you. You did it, and I didn't. Mr.
Yeah, I said you, Tick Tick, not me. I only killed one person.
That
One.
includes. That's
You
both.
killed 5.
That's both of us. And you see me snicker.
Alright. I don't know about the rest of
What's your alignment again, buddy?
He doesn't have.
um
So, basically, I don't know about the rest of these people, but if you now we were just surprised. We're
Worry.
sorry.
Nope.
Speak for yourself.
Is my NPC
Jesus Christ.
translating for me?
Yes, and Jay?
Yep.
As soon as you kind of like break eye contact from this dude for a moment, your neck is instantly pierced with a dagger.
What the fuck?
And where are all of my D6s?
We ate them.
Where are my
Immediately,
D6s? I need those.
So, took it.
No, I don't break concentration because this dude.
Bedtime in 10 minutes, guys.
Okay.
Alright. Alright, next one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
I just realized something, Zana. They're scared of you, not me.
Jay, you take 18 piercing damage.
Why would
What?
they be afraid of me?
Because I still look like you.
Oh shit, yeah. You
And
killed
I need you
like
to
me.
immediately make a con save.
I've been poisoned.
Con save.
Oh, by the way, as a fighter, I can reroll 1 failed save once per day. So if I fail this, I got 1 last shot.
But you're also going to fail, let's be honest.
22.
That is a pass.
Oh, thank
Damn.
God.
As you get stabbed
Did
for
this
that.
come from behind my back or?
Oh no, this was directly as you kind of like broke eye contact. You watched as this guy all of a sudden disappeared from where he was, and then was directly behind you. And now you have a dagger in the side of your neck that's buried probably 2 or 3 inches.
I immediately grabbed this dude by the throat with my right hand.
If I don't get a fight, I'm gonna be really pissed.
Alright, roll me a
That's a calm.
strength check.
I would pat you on the head, say calm down, little girl.
Never mind.
What do you roll?
You just choke him. You just have hold of him. Somehow.
I said I was being nice. I was going to let you live, but you stabbed me.
Why is Jay going before me?
I got stabbed in the neck.
Because initiative has been broken.
Okay, well then
I was
Just
gonna say
like
you got
that.
a 6, and I was like confused. I was like, I have a 22. How are you going?
Yeah, because he had gotten attacked. This is his reaction.
I'm up to the dead people, and I just double tapped in to make sure.
Alright, you go around like poking holes in people's heads. Meanwhile, I want
who do you
everybody
work
who
for?
saw that to roll a medicine check.
That I can do.
You want everyone who's what?
I want everyone to roll a medicine check for what they saw.
Wait, me too?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I almost rolled 1d10 instead of 1d20. That would have been hilarious.
14.
I got a total of a 21.
14 is a pass. The 9 is a not. The 8 is a not.
Can I roll luck?
Yes, you can.
Ooh, I got a 22.
Nice. That's a pass.
Fine.
Alright, I'm happy with myself. I can't fight, but I can sure know my medicine.
Nope.
You've been around me long enough.
Son of a...
Nope.
I wouldn't be able
I
to
have taught
roll
you
it
well,
with the lucky
Padawan.
feat either, right?
Nope. Meanwhile, okay. So, Austria, Xana, and
Astria!
Austria, sorry.
You just said it wrong again, but okay.
Whatever the fuck, okay?
You're like, Austria, it's Astria. Austria!
Astria. Okay, Astria, Azrael, and Xana. The three of you kind of like put your heads together and think, if this was a disease, it's got to spread. And how that, what y'all just saw is how that spreads. And it spreads quickly.
Oh shit, not again, not again, not again.
And Jay, you saw what you could have become.
What?
Damn,
For
I
a second
tell him
time.
that.
For a second there, you saw what you could have become when you were under the influence in the first stage of necromanosis. What you saw was the third stage of necromanosis.
Does 11 luck pass?
Requires this now. Surprisingly, yes. It changed it in your favor by a point, which determined the roll of a D100.
Well, so it's cool we get to see this third stage, but what exactly is the third stage?
You've realized that the third stage of this disease seems to be total loss of self and the loss of basic motor functions and the turning into a almost savage-like state of being in which transmission of the disease is the only goal of the
state, yeah.
Yes.
So what do I notice with my fail roll?
With your failed roll, that looked like some spooky demon bullshit.
Hey,
I tell the others I call hacks on this bullshit. I call hacks. This doesn't seem right.
Y'all just see me cracking open the skull, which Maz has already seen this before, and I just start scooping out the brains.
You know, it's not
playing
nice
with more dead bodies.
I mean, that's what he do.
Click, click.
Wait, what you said, Dante?
I said, you know, it's not nice to desecrate the dead.
I mean,
none of us have respected the dead so far. I don't see why anyone should start.
Except for me.
No, I've been doing it this whole time.
I would turn around and I would glare at you. You spit on a grave, which kind of started this mess.
Hey, if it wasn't for me, you never would have found that Chroma Necro, whatever the fuck that name was, and you would have been somewhere dead. We all would have been somewhere dead.
All right,
So
At this point,
I'm gonna turn
the
to
camera hard
Raise your-
turns to Tick Tick,
Mm-hmm.
investigating the dead body. Tick Tick, on this body, you see what appears to be some form of strange tube that's attached to a wooden handle with some type of lever.
Hey, with leather. I scratch my head and try to examine it a little further before
Roll me a luck.
Oh shit!
Patang! Okay, as you kind of like turn it around in your hands, angle it, looking at it, your finger kind of brushes the lever, and it pops forward, and you'll hear a loud bang as across the way at the ship, you watch as there is a hole that appears inside of the sail.
Immediately I hear that bang, I look over and what the hell was?
Did you? I would look. I would look at.
Drop it in my
I would.
bag and be like,
I would look at Hellboy and say, "Did you fart again?" Jesus,
No,
man.
I know that.
Some of us.
No, I know that
some of us are
sounded-
downwind.
No. That was if it was me, you would be dead. Anyway, I know
Meanwhile,
that
Tick
sound.
Tick, you're standing there. Your ears are kind of ringing a little bit, and your hand kind of stings, and you notice that there is a heavy smell of burnt gunpowder, of burnt sulfur, and of metals.
click, click, stinky.
See, even Click thinks you farted.
Would I smell? Would I be able to smell that?
Yes.
I mean, you do smell, but still.
Hold up. As I go and sniff the air, like, wait. I go, wait. Where did you get that? As I look at the thing.
What thing?
That. Did you just pick up? Okay, what did you just pick up?
I don't know, just searching the body, and then I just start picking up treasure. Something went off, and I can barely hear.
Hold up. Did you see a big flash of light and a big puff of smoke? And a house smell?
You don't need to.
That my ears hurt.
You don't need to. You don't need to describe your farts. We know. We get it. Your
No.
farts-
It's something called a firearm. My old mentor, he's a
You have a bean blaster?
He was an inventor.
I'm joking.
Not here, but
So you're
somewhere
naming your
else.
farts
Yes.
now?
Okay, Fiverr, let him explain.
And I
Okay,
pull out mine, which is a kind of larger version. It has a long bore, big, almost. And you're out of character. It looks almost like a flare.
It's a musket.
It almost looks
You
like
hear shouting from the ship. Oh, what the hell was that bang? Is that the warning shot from the boarding party?
Uh-oh.
Do I hear this?
Everybody hears this, and it is spoken in common.
I have my attack
I
ready.
said,
I tell my NPC to take what he can off the dead bodies and start torching them, including the ground.
I immediately use thaumaturgy to make my voice sound 10 times deeper and louder. We surrender! We have you, sir. Your ship is surrounded.
I don't need to do anything. I'm still standing there with like a floating hammer. It's just kind
We've
of
killed most of
up.
your followers. Your followers have fallen prey to a vile and vicious spell that can instantaneously kill a man.
I call bullshit. As you watch
Okay,
as
I tell
the front of
tell
the ship
Tick
opens up.
oh shit.
It kind of opens up as a kind of front lever. It's almost like a flip hatch. And as it flips down, you see, and you hear a large grinding of gears and the sound of something heavy being moved.
My attack's ready.
As I hear this,
It's
I hit the dirt.
I would latch another arrow, but I would say hit the deck to the others.
And as it is pulled forward, you see a giant cannon made out of gold.
Oh,
Why gold? That don't make no
You just hear me going click, 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 click out of excitement. Shiny.
I would look at you and be like, something's seriously wrong with you.
It is aimed and prepared
Can I
and
see them?
fired.
Can I see them first?
Wait, how far away is it?
Oh, you do not.
It is about 250 feet away, and I need
That's not
everyone to make dexterity saving throws.
Oh, thank
Wait,
God.
with my disadvantage on the attack, can I not hit him? Bow?
Nope. It's out of range, my dude.
Well, I thought longbow's 300.
Shit, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
However,
Oh.
I need
I
dexterity
only got
saving
11.
throws.
I might get smacked in the face.
Wouldn't I also be able
Oh,
to
no.
hit with my light
bad,
crossbow?
600. My
20.
bad, it's 600. I thought it was 300.
Natural
600.
20. Azrael takes no damage. Dante takes no damage.
Question, Garfield, wouldn't I also be able to hit with my light crossbow?
Yes. Xana, you're taking half damage. Now, was that 8 your dex save? Tick tick.
No, 22 is.
Okay, you take no damage. Now for Fiver's dex save.
Would it be? Oh, it'd be dex save. Okay.
And after that, I would give my attack with the longbow, and he would get the crossbow.
And then the save from Austria.
11 fails.
Ow. You were taking.
Would I be able to? Can I roll luck or something? I don't know.
You're taking half.
Okay.
So, Allie, please roll a dex save.
No.
Dex save, or you taking all of this damage?
I think she stepped away for a sec.
Possible. In that
Alright,
case,
guys,
I'm going to
have
take a
go.
drink.
Baby girl, I trust Xana to you because I don't trust any of these fools with my character.
In that case,
Not even me?
we will leave the session off here.
I just put my updated sheet in the thing, so whoever needs to heal or whatever, I do have my spiritual weapon out, but it's in the next space next to me. It is in the shape of a squeaky hammer.
So rubber
So wait, you don't trust me, Z?
No.
All right, so that
Half
will
y'all
be
can't
it.
get to a sentence, please.
That will be it for the adventures of the League of Super Nuts for the time being. This has been your wonderful host. This has been your wonderful host, Garfield, with also known as Vegeta the Saiyan Warrior, Son Goku on Steam. Okay, joined by me is, obviously Jay.
Hello.
We also got Shim.
Auga.
We got Ant. And of course we have Tyler.
Howdy.
And we have Allie.
Who is currently muted.
For some strange
Yep.
reason. However, somebody can obviously tell her what's going on later. So that's
What?
Yeah, I said,
And
as I was saying, we were joined by Allie, for the stream.
Rarely. Like, it was like, shoot, I wasn't even here. So it's whatever. It's like, I probably could have missed this session and it probably wouldn't have made a big deal, so it's whatever.
Oh, well, thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you for watching us. If you were watching or if you will be watching in the future when I put this up on YouTube. Thank you. Have a good night.